Rehan, it was a very important match for these Chennai Super King fans and the team themselves. You saw the first time MS Dhoni walking into the stadium. There were hopes that he would play, but at the toss, Gaikwad said that he's still not fit. He might play the next game. Now that they have lost this game and they are almost on the verge of elimination, he could play the last game. That's something that we can discuss later. Let's deep dive straight into the match. CSK winning the toss, opting to bat first. They knew that it was going to be a slow wicket. But did you think the conditions were worse for them because in the second innings, due to a bit of dew, not being able to use the slower ball more effectively, the batting became much easier for the Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Yeah, I think in hindsight, you can say that the decision at the toss was not very great. The ball was coming on slowly to the bat. But having said that, in T20s, no matter what the conditions are, you always try to chase the target, especially
Right.
when it's a high pressure game. It's just that CSK's luck chasing 200 plus totals hasn't been that good. So,
Correct.
looking at the strengths and weaknesses, that decision was taken. And to some extent, in the first innings, I'll directly put the blame on the captain. That was
Yep.
not a very great knock. 21 balls, 15 runs, no boundaries in that. You still managed to get 180. I mean, there was a difference, I would say, at the end because you could have scored at least 215 to 20 given the start that Sanju had given. Although Urvil Patel also hit a couple of sixes, got out. You had Brevis and Shivam Dubey. But yeah, they felt like they missed a trick.
Do you think at the end that a target of 195, 200 would have worked a charm on that surface?
It would still have been difficult because see Ishan Kishan, the way he played, it was chanceless. Although Klassen gave a chance, not once, but yeah,
Twice.
that was not a very good fielding from
Correct.
Spencer Johnson.
Yeah.
There was another run out opportunity of Ishan Kishan. I mean, you look at the game and there are these fine margins. If you don't take your chances, you're going to end up on the wrong side. And that's what happened with Chennai today. They did what they could. I'm not blaming them completely, but then some strange decisions also giving Shivam Dubey that 13th over. I don't know what was the logic behind it. I understand that the ball was gripping and slowing a bit, but a bowler like Anshul Kamboj could have done that.
Correct.
Somehow his lines and lengths have been completely off radar. And you have to actually feel bad for CSK because they are not having their key players in Khalil Ahmed, Jamie Overton. So
MS Dhoni.
no, but bowling has looked a little weak. Uh,
I
but no
agree with
excuse.
you. Yeah, it's been a season of ifs and buts. If you see that through the game, you through the entire season, you see different people coming up. Khalil got injured. Jamie Overton picked up his performance and I think there were a few games that Jamie Overton won the match single-handedly for CSK. You see, last year there were the spin twins of Jadeja and Ashwin. You don't have both of your senior players this time. You have to find new spinners, and when you bring in Akil Hussain and Noor Ahmed, it's not the best replacement, but I think they've performed well to their capabilities.
But you know, Naman, only one bowler I missed today, and if he would have been there, I think CSK could have won. That bowler is Nathan Ellis. So Ellis has been missing the start of the season, but
Correct.
I
Yeah.
just felt that
Yeah.
because of his slower balls and his
Agree.
variations,
100%.
he could have brought the game a little closer.
Not just today, through the entire season, there were very many moments where CSK were lagging in the death bowling and they had to rely on someone like an Anshul Kamboj, who is a one-trick pony at the death. You go around the wicket, you aim for that wide Yorker. In case you nail it, you win, or else you go for five sixes in an over.
Yeah, but CSK need to come up with better plans. I mean, the season is virtually over for them. At
Correct.
this stage, if they would have won today's game and against the GT, it would have been a commendable effort even after losing your main players. They had the balance, Naman, but somehow they have lost their way. Sanju Samson again got such a brilliant start. I felt that today was his day to get a big score. but losing out again on a very good delivery from Pat Cummins. But yeah, we have been talking about CSK coming to SRH. Saqib Hussain and Pat Cummins today, star bowlers for them. They understood the wicket quite well early on, and those slower deliveries and the wickets of Urvil Patel and Sanju Samson at the top really messed up CSK's plan going
Correct.
forward. And with the way Ruturaj was playing Naman, I just felt that it was giving Karthik Sharma, a bit
Putting
of
him under
pressure.
pressure. Correct.
Yeah, and he couldn't deliver.
But do you think that since tomorrow is the 19th of May and India squad for the Afghanistan series in the ODI and the test setup is going to come out, do you think that Ruturaj was trying to get a claim over there?
I really don't know. I feel so bad for him. It's such a poor season overall
Yep.
for Ruturaj Gaikwad. Last season, he missed out due to an injury, played almost 5-6 games. This season, not going his way. So, I don't know about his future as a batter. Um, he scored 100 for India in the one days when Virat was
I
absent,
rem
I believe.
I remember.
Uh,
He played,
yeah.
he scored a century with Virat playing on the other side.
Oh, my mistake. But yeah, so
Yeah.
he is there in the contention thereabouts. But performances like these does not help the team, and does
Correct.
not help himself being a part of the team in the future.
Completely agree with you. But now, from the point of view of Sunrisers Hyderabad, you have just qualified, you have allowed GT to qualify as well. That puts a lot of pressure on the other teams in the points table in the contention for the fourth spot. You know that the other three teams that are well in contention are Punjab Kings, Rajasthan Royals, and the Kolkata Knight Riders or the Delhi Capitals. CSK is still in the hunt, but you need a lot of results going in your favor. So we'll not talk about that as of now. Tomorrow's match, it's the Rajasthan Royals versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. Eventually, if KKR loses, then they are 100% out of the tournament. If Rajasthan loses,
Tomorrow's game is
sorry,
Rajasthan
it's
and
LSG.
Lucknow.
Sorry, it's
Yeah.
LSG versus the Rajasthan Royals. LSG is out. They have nothing to lose. And yeah, I think they have a lot to win tomorrow. Their backs are not against the wall, and I think that's the best time that they have performed. And I want to watch one more reel tomorrow after LSG even saying that LSG won their fifth IPL title. But yeah,
No, but
jokes
yeah,
aside, yeah,
important for Rajasthan, Naman,
correct.
because see, if they look at it from their perspective, if they win 2 games,
Hmm.
and suppose GT loses out and even Hyderabad loses out in the last game, they could probably end up in the second spot. So you have to
Correct.
think of it in those terms, not only about qualifying. One important thing for Rajasthan that goes in their favor is that they are playing teams at the bottom. They are playing Mumbai and Lucknow. So if they are able to win both of those games, I see no reason why they'll not qualify. Um, for Punjab, I think it's the same case that for CSK. I think they're virtually out,
Yeah.
but never say never.
So, one question for you tomorrow. You know that the Rajasthan Royals have relied a lot on their opening partnership. We spoke about this before the last game's preview as well for Rajasthan. Yashasvi Jaiswal has gone under the radar after the first half of the IPL. At one point, he had the orange cap, and then he's had a string of successive low scores. You rely only on Dhruv Jurel, Riyan Parag, and someone like Vaibhav Suryavanshi, who's been hot and cold as well. But when he's getting starts, he's scoring those 15, 20 balls, which is providing enough space and momentum for RR to, go to the 225, 230 mark and then put pressure on the opposition. So, do you think that there should be someone who should take up responsibility? Maybe someone like a Jadeja should be promoted up the order at number five or number six to just hold one end up. Jadeja has not been playing as well, and there are wickets that get lost quite in successive overs. You saw what happened against Delhi Capitals.
You're right. And what confuses me, Naman, is why they are not playing Bishnoi and Jadeja. I mean, I can understand probably Jadeja must have had some side strain or something of the sort, but Bishnoi not being a part is actually very surprising to me. And you cannot have that much inexperience in your bowling when you're playing Adam Mill, you're playing Brijesh Sharma, you're playing Yash, the leg
Yeah,
spinner.
there's no
That
Tushar Deshpande as well. I mean, that
So
guy won you
again,
the
there
game
are
against JT.
exactly. So I don't know. There are too many question marks in their 11 actually. So they need to sort that technical aspect first. Speaking
Correct.
about Jaiswal, just been in poor form, nothing else. Because Dhruv Jurel has been doing well, so that weakness is not very glaring. Because there are other players who are taking up responsibilities. Rian Parag also now is starting to score runs.
Correct.
Donovan Ferreira again played one
Um,
brilliant innings,
correct.
then got out quickly. So a lot depends on him also. Shanaka doesn't make it for me in this 11. I know he was used as an impact sub last time around, but I don't see him in that 11.
Great. Before we wrap up, just one last question. Who do you think will win tomorrow?
I'm backing Rajasthan yet again. I feel that they are not playing up to their potential and they are making some silly technical errors that are quite evident from the outside.
I agree with you. I have to 100% agree with whatever you said, said today for today's match, tomorrow's match. Yeah, so I think Rajasthan to win, and we hope that I think with Rajasthan winning, we can close the door for CSK's entry. But again,
Qualification, yeah.
if Rajasthan loses and LSG wins and KKR loses against the Mumbai Indians, and again Punjab loses as well, then there is a very good chance for CSK to qualify. But again, a lot of calculators and everything to come in, and you know what I'm trying to say. So that's it. Thank
Right.
you for watching this video, and do drop a comment on what do you think, which team do you think will be in the fourth position.